Alright guys, so this is going to be episode 1 of the Randomizer Nuzlocke, and a lot of things been going on right now, but long story short, I finally got the gameplay recorded. I got everything I wanted it to, but my mic did not record, which was very unfortunate. So rather than re-record again, which I've done so many times throughout these past 3 days or so, I decided I'm just going to do a commentary, like personal commentary, and talk about what I did in the game as the game went on, kind of like throughout random segments. So yeah, unfortunately this isn't really what I was expecting to do, but I know how to fix the issue right now though. And yeah, that's about it though. So we're gonna be doing some cuts throughout the video, and I'm gonna have like speed. It's gonna be a very short video compared to a 30-minute episode or so, which is what I was hoping for. But this is kind of it right now. As you guys just saw, we were just battling with Alakazam, who we are nicknaming Shinzo after one of our viewers, who I wanted to thank you guys so much. Pokemon are being nicknamed after viewers, so Shinzo was the lucky viewer who I picked for that. And alright, I'm just going to cut back to when we get Pokeballs and actually start getting more encounters. So I'll see you guys then. So at this point, we just got the parcel, we got Pokeballs, and we're getting our first encounter, which was an Altaria. Shinzo over here, a bit over-leveled for the Altaria. We decided actually to throw a Pokeball, see what happens, and then unfortunately Pokeball doesn't work, so rather than wasting our time with it, wasting all 5 Pokeballs, we decided to teleport or run. We do something like that, but Altaria did not stay on the team, and we just ended up going on to the next Pokemon after, alright, we killed it. I thought we just kind of like ran or something. So after this though, I was complaining because I was actually talking about how awesome it would have been to get a Bellsprout because of United Gamer and Original 151's Cage Lock. I'm going to link the episode there where I actually got nicknamed after a Bellsprout, which I thought was really cool. I was really hyped up for that. So I'm going to see you guys after the next major moment kind of happens here in this little recording session. Alright, so right now we just bought Pokeballs, and we're kind of on our way to go get our next encounter, and I was super hyped about this because it's a really low level Pokemon. As you guys can see on the screen, we got a Pidgey. Pidgey is honestly not too bad. Pidgey was a really fun Pokemon to get, and it was really helpful for us throughout the series. Yeah, that's all I can really say right now, unfortunately. But, we do get some really good luck here, because I decided, let's think rationally. It's a level 2 Pidgey, what's it going to do other than not a lot of damage? Got him. Alright, but we actually do get the Pidgey though, and that was really hype. And I was really excited for that. So, right now, before I was wanting to nickname it and all that stuff, I was looking for a nickname at that point, and it's right about here that I was still kind of scrolling. I decided I was going to look in the vlog, because this is coming up after the vlog. So, at this point, I decided to name it Jacob Doll. So, thank you so much, Jacob, for watching. It means a lot to me that you guys do watch this kind of stuff. I don't know why I'm not nicknaming it right now, but, it is nicknamed Jacob, and you guys are going to see that a lot more throughout the series, so I'm going to cut to the next major event that happens here, so I will see you guys then. Next thing right here that you guys are about to see was another event that I thought was pretty important, which was that I found out that this Pidgey had Serene Grace. So in case you guys don't know what that does, that actually doubles the likelihood of an event happening. So let's say for some reason that Pidgey got why can't I think of the name right now? If Pidgey had Thunder Wave, then no, that didn't actually work. If it had Air Cutter, the likelihood of it critting doubles. Or yeah, I think that did that right. Okay, so basically anything like that has twice the likelihood of happening. So if a move has a 10% chance to poison, it now has a 20% chance to poison, and that is super important for us. It really does help us out. Right now we're just buying Pokeballs, and yeah, we decided not to catch the Paris because I'm not gonna lie, I was a little afraid. Or not. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Never mind, we were just battling. At this point, I decided I was going to, kind of level up, get us to a reasonable level before we went to take on our rival, because I'm not even going to lie, I was kind of scared for the rival, because For all I knew, he could have had like a Mightyena, he could have had a Rayquaza, so I really wanted to make sure I was prepared. So yeah, then I'll see you guys when we actually get to the rival battle, which is the next major kind of event that happens here. Okay, so at this point right now, we decided we're going to go take on our rival now. Everybody's about level 10, 11, somewhere in that general area. So I really wasn't too scared of him at this point. I led with Pidgey, kind of hoping he would have something pretty weak, pretty bad. But he ended up leading with Omastar, which was kind of scary to me. I actually checked if it had rollout, because if this thing had rollout, then it was basically game over, because I checked its moveset and it did have Bite at level 1, which was definitely terrifying to me, because if I sent out Alakazam against a Bite, I knew he was Bop Boop Beep dead. So at this point I decided, you know what, we're going to try whittling this down as much as we can. I almost died, so I ended up giving it a potion. And I was really afraid of a crit, but I ended up taking the chance. So he ended up starting to go for a lot of withdrawals. So I just started spamming Sand Attack right here. Really tried lowering its accuracy because I did not want this thing going for a bite and landing on top of it. So its accuracy went complete garbo here. Healed up again. And I think I lowered its accuracy a bit more before I switch out. So Alakazam comes out here. And then we hit it with a Confusion, I think. Right? Yeah, we hit it with Confusion, and it's just gone. That crit hit really helped us out there. So Jacob got a lot of XP, and then Shinzo got some really good XP too. And that definitely boosted my confidence in this fight. So at this point, I was like, you know what, we're going to switch back out. Because, you know, I wanted to really make sure Jacob got a lot of levels because it's a Pidgey. So if I can get Pidgey out, he would be some amazing power for the team. So I kind of kept him out there, and then I went for the Gust and actually got the crit, which was awesome. Because that's just quicker XP for us. We got the rival battle done a lot quicker than I expected. Right here I was checking if that was a new route, because I was wanting to get more Pokemon before I ended up starting to head to Viridian. So at this point we heal up, and then I'm just going to cut to the next major event, which I was actually really excited for. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, now this is just one of the two events, but I was really excited for this Pokédoll. We do end up talking about it a bit later, so I'll get to that when we get to that. But right here what I decided to do is that I was just going to come back to these trainers eventually and train up a little bit, because the original idea was to make a 2-part episode here, but I just decided, you know what, screw it, we'll just come back to them and we'll train after the gym a little bit more. So we ended up taking on a trainer here, and then after this gym battle, I believe we actually get the really cool item. I was super excited for it too. So we killed the Magikarp. We start heading to our left, right, and then we start heading down. Now, it's after this curve up here that we actually get this amazing item, if it wants to stop lagging here. Nope, alright, we have the Milotic here. I was actually upset about that because I was wanting to catch a Milotic named Adam. This right here, we got the Lucky Egg. Now, the Lucky Egg doubles the amount of XP you get, or something like that. So you really can use a Lucky Egg for training, and it's super useful on top of it. So I ended up giving the Lucky Egg to Alakazam, who was a little bit underleveled compared to the Pidgey. So then we ended up hopping into a fight here. We ended up winning the fight, spoiler alert guys. But then after this, we'll get to the next event that kind of happens that I think was a bit important. Okay, so we just trained up for a gym fight right here. Got everybody to about level 14 because Brock's Ace are 13. And like I was talking about earlier, I'm really scared of anybody having a legendary Pokemon. So as you guys see right here, both level 14. I actually gave, I gave Jacob the Lucky Egg here, because Jacob's just a Pidgey, you know, little weak boy, but he's going to end up growing into a beautiful big boy over here in just a minute. And then after we're done spam talking to this guy, we actually get to the first trainer of Brock's gym. Brock had random Pokemon, you know, kind of point of a randomizer here, but we end up getting into the battle. A Shelder, which honestly didn't really kind of scare me at all. I didn't even think it was going to have Bite or Crunch or anything like that. So after this was actually the Bagon. Now this thing, honestly, I'm not going to lie, scared me a little bit, just because it had some kind of an ability that made it so it didn't take damage. And then it started raging. I mean, Rage isn't really all that powerful of a move, especially in this game, but after some Leers and our defense is a little bit down, that's when it started getting a little bit scarier, and he had Bite. So I really was terrified of switching into Shinzo here. So I decided, no, we have to power through this with Jacob. So we heal up Jacob here. Jacob gets to full HP. Bagon goes for Rage, and that took out like, what, 10 HP? Yeah, and that terrified me, so we ended up going with the good old quick attack. Healed up the team right after here, and then we go to take on Brock. Alright, so here we are. We're at Brock's gym. Brock ended up leading with a Nidoran female. I was actually upset because I thought I led with Shinzo originally, but I didn't. Nidoran female, we ended up finding out, though, has color change, which I thought was a really cool ability. You know, I love that ability. I love Kecleon, and I also love, what's his name again? Smeargle. Smeargle's awesome. Good old Smeagol man with that tail. So, I did think that this gym was honestly a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, his ace was level 14, so I was kind of glad I trained up, though, because if this thing had, like, Thunder Shock, Thunderbolt, that could have been kind of scary, but he didn't, fortunately. So, right here, though, we did finally end up beating Brock's gym, and he gives us TM39. So, he says it's Rock Tomb, but we actually go in here, we check our TM bag, and it's actually insane what we get. The Extreme Speed, which has a priority of 2, which makes it a very heavy hitting move that's faster than a lot of Pokemon moves normally are. So I decided I was going to save that for a really good normal type. Like if we got a Slacking, that thing would be broken with Extreme Speed. So we're going to save that, and we're going to use that on something super powerful later on. And yeah, I think after this is when we get the ability to run. So I was really excited for this. And I'm going to actually tune in just a minute here. This little thing I said I was wanting to do at this point because I remembered it, and I was super excited about it. So, yeah, we do get the running shoes, though, so here's a little funny clip. Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. For you, and the search is a mystery. Alright, and that was basically just a summary of what happened with the episode. Unfortunately, it was a lot shorter than I wanted it to be, but thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, hit the bell, follow me on Twitter at x_alpha_gaming, and that has been it. I will see you guys all in the next episode. Peace out.